example number 2. Example 2 says a theater company has 300 subscribers. So they have subscribers equals 300. Okay? And the board of directors has decided to raise the price of season tickets from the current price of $400. So current price, so we get down information, $400. We got that. We also know that the survey of subscribers has determined that for every $20 increase in price, 10 subscribers will no longer subscribe. So every time we add $20, we're going to lose 10 subscribers. Oh, did that in the wrong spot. Sorry. Every time we add $20, we're going to lose 10 subscribers. Okay? So, first of all, they're asking us for the max revenue, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah. What price would maximize the revenue for season tickets? Okay, revenue is the amount of money a company is going to make. So, the amount you're going to make is going to be the price of the tickets times the number of subscribers. Okay, so there you go, number of subscribers. Now, our price, or let's start with our original price. Our original price was $400, and they plan on adding $20. But they don't know how many times they're going to add $20. They might do it once, they might do it twice, 3 times, 500 times. That's the variable. The variable is how often are they going to increase by $20. So we don't know. We just know that every time they do it, they're going to lose 10 people. So we're going to call that our X, 20 times X. If they increase it once by 20, then X will be 1. If they increase it 5 times by 20, then X will be 5. We're going to do the same thing with subscribers. We're going to start with our original amount, and we know we're going to lose 10 subscribers every time they increase the price. Well, that is also going to be our X. Every time they increase by 20, they lose 10. So those are both our X's. So we've created a new price formula and a new subscriber formula for our max revenue. Max rev, we'll call it. Okay? I'm going to move this over just a little so we're in the middle of the screen. Whoa, I don't know what to do. Let's just move this over so we're in the middle of the screen. Okay? So, from here, if you guys remember, we can FOIL to solve this question and put it into quadratic form. So in order to FOIL, I'm going to take the first term, both first terms, that's going to give me 12, no, I think it's going to be 120,000. 120,000, first terms. Outside terms, 400 times negative 10x is negative 4,000x. Inside terms, 20x times 300. 20 times 300x is going to be positive 6,000x. And finally, our last terms, 20x times negative 10x is, whoa, not positive, negative 200x squared. Okay? Now, this is a quadratic formula. This is kind of backwards from what we're used to looking at. So I'm going to move the negative 200x squared to the front. Then we have our 4,000x plus 6,000x plus 120,000. Okay? I have to simplify my middle terms. Negative 200x. Negative 4,000x plus 6,000x is positive 2,000x plus 120,000. If you guys look, we are now in our standard form. We have an A, not what I want to do, B, and C. We've now created standard form. Excellent. Question asks us to max revenue. We know to max in a parabola, we have to find the vertex. So we have to go from our standard form to vertex form. In order to do that, we complete the square. So let's bring down that question again. It's over here now. We're going to have to complete the square. Negative 200x squared plus 2,000x plus 120,000. Okay, complete the square, I need to divide by negative 200 the first two terms in the equation. So I take out, my common factor is negative 200. This is now x squared. This is now negative 10x. Okay, I took a common factor out of the first two terms. I still have 120,000 at the end. Now, because we have our negative 10, I put it into my equation of b divided by 2 squared. Becomes negative 10 divided by 2 squared, which is equal to negative 5 squared, which is 25. So I have to add and subtract 25 inside the brackets. So my next line, and move it over again, it's going to read negative 200 x squared minus 10x. And remember, we're going to add and subtract 25 because that technically doesn't change the equation. It's like adding 0. So I've added and subtracted 25. Doesn't change anything. But what it helps us do is create a perfect square trinomial so that we can get into vertex form. Now, remember, now that I have this negative 25, I got to move it to the outside. And when I move it to the outside, I'm going to have to multiply by this term here. So, negative 200 x squared 10x plus 25. And when I move negative 25 to the outside, I multiply by negative 200. It's going to give me positive 5,000 plus 120,000. Okay. I'm going to just simplify the outside of the brackets right now. 125,000. Does anyone know what that number already represents that we found? Yeah, we've already probably found the max revenue. We just got to figure out the ticket price and how many people are going to subscribe. Okay? So, let's square root. First term, all we're doing, remember guys, is we're just factoring this bracket. The fast way to do it is find the square root of the first term and the last term and bring down the middle sign. That's the fast way to factor it because it's a perfect square trinomial. So we have x, 5, bring down the negative sign, squared on the outside. And here we go. We are now in our vertex form. So if we were to quickly graph it, we know that 5 and 125,000. So what that means is we have 5 increases of $20. So let's go back to our original equation. Our original equation up here, where we had 400 plus 20x. We discovered x is 5, okay? So we know that our x is 5, so that means our new price, when we go to plug it in, so get that original equation of 400x, no, 400 plus 20 times 5. Remember, that's how we're going to find out our new price, so that's going to be our price. Our price is equal to this equation. This is going to be 400 plus 100. So they decided to maximize revenue. The new price should be $500. What that also means is the number of subscribers. All we've done is split our two brackets now from above, 300 minus 10x. That was from the beginning. We're substituting 5 in for x. This becomes 300 minus, well, that should be just 5, not 50. That's why it didn't make sense. Minus 50. Our new number of subscribers is 250. And now we said that was the max revenue, so this just checked to make sure. To find max revenue, we got to do price times subscribers, and we've solved our price is 500 and subscribers is 250. So let's say 500 times 250. Who's got a calculator? That's going to be 125 and 3 zeros. I did do that in my head. And as we noticed, exact same as what we had up there. Okay? So it all ends up working out.